Hey guys, JTJudgment here. This is Deck of the Month February. I'm sorry it's a bit late, but it's only about 2 days in it. So, yeah, again, I apologize for being a bit late. Been quite busy over the last few days, but managed to get it all together now, and I thought I'd make it, just not to miss out on February, really, although that I did make it a little bit late. But other than that, let's get started as soon as possible. This deck of the month is, oh sorry about that, Six Samurais. This deck is a really fun deck to play. If you've got the cards for it, then I recommend trying it out. If you like Six Samurais, then tell me what you think of them down below if you feel like it. And just, well, I'll show you the deck now and tell me what you think of it. 3 Grandmaster of the Six Samurai. This card is like this card is a staple in the Six Samurai deck. You special summon him when you control a Six Samurai for free. When he dies by opponent's card effect, you can bring him or a Six Samurai back from the grave to your hand. So that is a really good effect. So it is a really broken card. So Shoguns. This card is an amazing card. I've been watching Six Samurai decks recently on YouTube, and for some reason nearly every single video that I watched, and I watched quite a few, I don't know exactly how many, but nearly all of them ran only 2 Shoguns, double Shogun. But I don't know why people run 2 Shoguns, and I'm not just saying like, oh, they're being so dumb not to run 3. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, why, like, have you even tried it with 3 Shoguns? It's the limiting card of the deck. It limits your opponent to only use 1 spell or trap per turn, and in my opinion that's just too good to not use. You still use it with 2, but with 3 there's more of a chance of you getting it out, so 3 works perfect with me. Shogun's such a good card. I love Shogun. 3 Zanji, one of my favourite samurais of the lot. 1800 beat stick. When you control another 6 samurai, you can basically take out any other monster, because if you control another 6 samurai, when he attacks a monster, it dies automatically with his effect, even though this card dies, and you might lose a little bit of damage if you attack into something like a Judgment Dragon. But overall, this card is an amazing card. You gotta run him at 3. 2 Hand of the Six Samurai. Ooh, shiny. Sorry about that. I love secret res. But anyway, yeah, 2 Hand of the Six Samurai, his effect is amazing. You contribute a 6 samurai monster you control to destroy a card, pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field. That effect is amazing. That is why this is my favourite samurai. Most people consider Zanji the best samurai. Yeah, he is basically one of the best, but in my opinion this is the best. Sanji's second best. So yeah, that was Hand. 3 Spirit. Now this card I've been thinking about lately. Shall I run 3? Shall I run 2? Because I definitely need to run it in the deck. You need to run Spirit in a 6 samurai deck. But there's 41 cards in this deck, and I just found a Spirit, and I thought I'd chuck him in, see what it goes like. And since I've done that, it's been working really well for me, and I don't know whether I should take it out. So if you can leave a comment down below telling me what you think I should do, then that would be great. But basically what this guy does, he's a union monster. Once per turn you can equip it to a 6 samurai for him to gain 500, and when the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle, you get to draw a card. So it's a really good card to help you get around Reckless, because I run 3 Recklesses in this build, to up the OTK rate and stuff. So that's a good card to have if you've used Reckless. Instead of just not drawing any, you can draw 1 with that. to YuGiOh. This card is a really good card because with his effect, you can, when you control another 6 samurai, any defense position monster, face down defense position monster he attacks is destroyed immediately without being flipped face up. So if you attack into a pyramid turtle or a Sangan, say, yeah, Sangan's the best example, because Sangan needs to be sent to the graveyard, like, but it'll get a search, but not with YuGiOh because it doesn't get flipped face up. Because in his effect, I shall read it to you now, it says destroy the monster immediately with this card's effect without flipping it face up or applying damage calculation. So it won't get the chance for Sangan to activate its effect. So that is a really good card for getting over defense position monsters. Nishashi, or Nisashi, or however you say his name, really good card to, to take high damage if the opponent's got no cards on the field. Because if your opponent's got no cards on the field and you have more than 1 6 samurai, including him, then him by himself he can take 2,800 attack, 2,800 life points off your opponent by himself. Now that's a lot of life points to take off with one level 4 monster. So I decided to throw him in because I thought his effect was amazing, and it is amazing. Goes one of the best cards in the game. You just drop it when you've got no cards when you take damage, and usually this card turns the game around. Usually, not all the time, but usually it does. Okay, so they were the monsters. Here, let's go on to the spells. Just basic staples: Rhoda, Heavy, MST, Brain. I consider this a staple in a deck like this because it's full of warriors except for Gors, I believe. So you just grab one warrior back from the grave and add it to your hand, and like you can, let's say you have like double Shogun in your hand and a Grandmaster and this, then you can grab a 6 samurai, special summon the Grandmaster, double summon the 2 Shoguns, and then just like attack for a hell of a lot of life points. So the other 5 staple spells, in my opinion, of the deck. Although every spell card in this deck, though, I consider a staple because they are to be used in every deck, and some are to be used only in this deck. Like this next card, 3 6 Samurai United. It's obviously a staple. This needed to be used in every 6 samurai deck. When you summon a 6 samurai, it gets a Bushido counter, and when it has 2 Bushido counters, you can remove them both to draw 2 cards, or you can remove 1 and draw 1 card. So that's amazing. Now this card is the deck changing card. Unfortunately, I only have 1, but I've ordered 2 more, which should be in here with me within the next few days. Gateway of the Six. Now this card is an amazing card, such a broken card for samurais. When you summon a samurai, you place 2 Bushido counters. You get 2 counters for every samurai you summon. It's got 3 separate effects. This first one is until the end phase, a samurai gains 500 attack. Its second effect is you can remove 4 to add a 6 samurai from your deck or grave to your hand, and its last effect is that you can special summon Great Shogun from your graveyard. Well, specifically it says special summon 1 Shien effect monster, so basically that is Great Shogun. Okay, now let's go on to the traps. Staple, bottomless, get rid of stuff. 3 Reckless, just to up your OTK rate and draw the cards you need, really. As I said, Spirit is good to get over that. Compulse, just to send back monsters. Usually you're going to have something like Catasta. Catasta is one hell of a monster to beat with this deck because none of them, well, all of them are non-dark except for Gors, I believe. Solomon Bribe to protect your gateways, usually your gateways, and 3 staple traps: Call of the Haunted, Mirror Force, and Trencher. Okay guys, that was Deck of the Month February. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.